Grace?
Ooh. Our eyes are like dead. Does she know?
Grace!
Whoa. Hi.
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right?
No.
When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
I'm okay.
Did something happen to you?
Let me go with story. You didn't find a body? Okay. Whoa! That might be a little bit out there. Let's not head that direction. I don't want to... Oh, okay. So, I think right now... God, my new tattoo itches. I think of right now, I think I want to romance... Freddie, I think was her name. So I kind of want to tell her that, yeah, I became a god. And then I want to do another playthrough, and I want to do for Hades' wife or ex-wife, I don't know. Because I know you can romance her too, but like I want to do her with different traits that I have. So I think I want to ask... I mean, this is gonna like immediately worry her, like what the hell are you talking about? But this is also gonna sound like we were on drugs, so... Shock to the system.
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Oh, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
It is
You're
so...
God, Freddie. For real.
That just sounds unbelievable no matter how you say
We're
it.
gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone?
That's...
Okay, so what exactly are you the god of?
Oh.
Late night lattes, skipping bed practice?
What the hell? What are you doing?
Freddie? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Why are
Hi
you...
there.
I don't know. I don't know who this is. I don't know why he's in the house, and I don't know why he has horns. Good? Yes, good questions. Who that is and why does he have horns? I mean, I know why he has horns. This one?
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddie.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question,
Her
my
reaction
dear,
is so
you see
great.
the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I
Crazy.
am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? But he's some kind of cosplayer?
I'm
The
drawing
days
a
of
blank
idols
on
being
who
called
Pan
gods are well
is.
behind us, I'm afraid.
I knew all the other gods,
I'll
but
show you.
him I'm drawing a
I
blank
am the
on.
real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand.
Why? Okay, I have so many questions already.
You do look lost, don't you?
I have so many questions already. One, who is Pan? That's my first question. Who is Pan? Because I am drawing a blank on who that god is. Okay, so he's pretty much like a nature dude. Okay, good to know, good to know. Got that. Okay, second question. How did you know about me because you weren't in the meeting? Third question. Isn't there a rule about telling, I mean, I don't, technically I told her, but isn't there a rule about like telling non-god people? Just, yeah. What do you get out of this? Yeah, that is
And
a
what do you
damn
get
good
out of
question.
helping me exactly?
Now that
No one else wanted to help me.
is an excellent question.
I like
you
his
need
voice,
that kind of
but
baseless
also he
suspicion
has
if you're
like a
gonna
creep
survive
vibe to
among
him.
us.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
Can I hit him?
So yeah, about that god thing.
I think she's
wasn't
got
good.
that. Or at least I hope
While also
so.
standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
I
there any way you could explain what's going on,
really want to
Grace?
dick him. I really just want to like
The prohibition
pow
is
him.
against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat.
Maybe I should have told her. But was he gonna come in anyways? Wow, so
That's
much
it?
time has passed.
Huh? I guess.
Oh, so you're not
Dude,
questioning why he's in your
you
house? I
believe
feel
in
like that's
this,
a big thing. I had proof? I don't know. I hope it's all a dream. Ooh, we're up too much for it to be a
Sure,
dream.
but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but
So
can
do
ask
I,
later.
so we're on the same page
The
already.
important
This
thing
is
that I am
good.
here to support my best friend.
Oh, look at you go! You people are the absolute best.
He sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Oh, awesome.
Such
I
darling
love her reaction to
camaraderie.
this.
It brings a tear to my eye.
I
It
hate
truly
this
does.
guy.
Speaking of killers,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
I do not like him. Him and Athena are like the two that are like buzzing my head, and I'm like, no, let's not. Yeah, how did you know about me? That was
Seems
my
rather
question.
Convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
he's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not
No
much
shit,
to tell.
dude.
Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am.
Oh, so why weren't you in it?
You're
Isn't the chorus like I guess it's like a council, so not all the gods are in on it? Because that seems like something all the gods should be in on. What's in it
I
for
still
you?
don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything.
Oh, because that's so much better.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me.
I really
Well
don't like
called,
him.
darling.
I really want to punch him in the face.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line
Your
of
tie's
idols waiting to
crooked.
offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I would not want your advice, but that's not an option, so I guess I have to take your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Don't want to
Well,
make
I'm
that,
not
you're
normally one
good.
to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
What powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Okay, my power is music? Not that that's not cool, and I do know that's normally what a muse is. Well, not music, but it's normally inspiration. Okay, sure.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Can I just point my finger and be like, sing?
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding.
Please
Now
tell me
then,
you're as suspicious as this guy as I
Close your
am.
eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you.
Do I hear what?
When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't like this guy.
don't
He has such like a
You open your eyes,
creepy,
you look into the crowd.
manipulative like
Feel it.
energy about him. Whoa.
Grace, you know that you're lost now.
I hate this guy. Have I said that enough? It sucks too. All these episodes are gonna get copyrighted because of the songs, but it's so good not to play.
All that you hear is
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play another
No, it's
through.
okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Is that in the middle of our living room?
singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
I don't trust you.
Not about to just trust you.
Freddy's expression is how I feel like.
But here's what you can do.
What was that?
Out of my face. I'm doing it right now, aren't I?
You're a natural girl.
I don't follow.
Little girl.
Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me,
I
Grace?
love that
What's
gets you
going
choices
on?
during the song.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls.
I love this.
You can take home.
This is so great.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks?
Spouting crap about powers.
He could be dangerous. What do you think?
You're true. I don't want to trust him.
Freddy, I hear you. We've only just met. Now he's my new best friend. Now I'll owe him a favor. And what will he want in the end?
Because he said he wasn't asking us for anything yet.
I got to you. There's people out there who will come for you. I've heard that you're making so
I mean,
much
I'm not doing fight on my own, so I don't want your help.
Lost girls, you all love your lost
This is so cool. I love that you can influence the song.
home. I sure hate to say this, but your little stray is perfectly fine.
I love how Freddy's kind of like our backup singer.
Okay. What happens now then?
How about a solo?
Backing yourself.
You're sure about this?
Oh,
Grace, I love you.
I didn't mean to click that. I wanted the right one. What is that? Is that all for? What is going on? Yay!
I had that in me that said
I'm so good.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you.
I love her expression.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
Body's shivering.
Alright.
Blood is
I'm
thickening,
assuming turning to her means I'm
shivering.
choosing her.
Lost
Okay, okay, good. That's what I wanted. I was about to. That better not be like
girls
shoving you out the door.
That you can take home. Oh.
you can see we're at home.
I see what I see, kid. Freddy has no idea, kid. You'd be far better off on your own.
I don't know about that.
Really? Now you're just being silly. Maybe the muse isn't feeling the gravity. Or do you refuse and, like ostriches, happily stick your heads in the sand?
Can we kick him out the door?
I could be your right hand. Freddy, you better leave her alone. Let me do what I do or she'll sink like a stone.
No, I think I could probably take you. I do not like him. His attitude. No, thank you. God, that is so cool though. I will love this game. It's quickly becoming like my favorite.
With my bestie. This goat's getting testy. Won't be lost on
Oh, you can choose neither? Oh, there's so many options to do another playthrough. I already decided I was gonna stick with
Sorry
Freddy
to break
though.
it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Yeah!
That?
Go us!
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama.
I do not like this guy.
No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within.
Yay!
I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Can you go away? Oh, I can't choose. This is perfect. What? Does this mean I can't choose this? Huh. I wonder what that symbol is I had to have.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
How? Yeah, why not go there yourself? Also, you probably should have led with that because the way you went about it, very creepy. Okay, very, very creepy.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense.
Well, I might have
Now
trusted you.
This I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in
Don't do it.
future dealings.
Oh, we shouldn't have taken it. I don't know how else we would have started, but you also shouldn't have
Perfect.
taken
We can look
it.
for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A
No
killer
shit.
is on the loose. No?
No, you didn't figure that out. I do not need her help.
Then I'll definitely need
Or I don't need
backup.
his help.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So
Wait,
glad
did I
that's
choose to go on
settled.
my own? I
I'll
thought
let
I
you get
chose to
it.
go
I
with
have
her.
drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
I did not like him. No. Him and Athena did it. They're the killers. Day one, decide to stick with your bestie. Hell yeah. I'm back the morning after going through Winger, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient muse, and guess who shows up at my apartment uninvited, poking around the kitchen like he's considered an investment. This idol name is Pan, and I don't know what his deal is. He's a bit too smooth, seems to know a bit too much that he isn't saying, and just happened to know where to point me, which he offered for a price, of course. This one's shitty, folks, and guess what kind of favor he's gonna want. Yeah, this one I want to romance, but I want to do it in a different playthrough, because I want to have, like, a charming trait or something. But yeah, I want to stick with Freddy. I already decided that in the last episode, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, well, guess I'll go to the Muse. A little hidey hole. Last place where she was seen. Did I just break in?
It's open. That's not a good sign.
It wasn't even locked. Okay. Whoa. Was she renting this place or did she own it?
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
Shut the door behind
Sure,
you.
Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Why would the killer be at the
I better have a
apartment?
look around.
Can we shut the door, please? Guitar, light, elegant painting, low painting, drums, Elvis picture, harp, instrument. I guess I'll start at the top and go Oh, I can click on them. It doesn't actually take me there. And Elvis painting. That is so funny. We'll take a look at the harp.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Why not? I love me a giant harp. Oh, why is this being so weird to click on?
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
I love me some Elvis.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Buy it? Be a muse? Wait, does that mean I can't be a rock star myself?
Calliope left the audition. Where did she go?
I just have to give it to other people? I can give it to like Freddie, because isn't she normally our singer? I don't know how our band works. I guess I'm just gonna click on everything downstairs.
Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Does it? Does it really? I mean, it's a cool painting, but is it museum type of style though?
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's how
Wonder
you say it.
celebrities she knew.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know if I could actually tell anybody who that is.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
That would be so cool if we did. Why does it say instrument instead of just...
So many instruments.
Oh, because we're looking at all of them.
Did she play all of them?
Probably, if she was a god. To go upstairs. I really like this ceiling.
Useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Sure, why not? Ooh. I really love the way they have done this game. I love that it's a visual novel, but it actually feels like a game because it's moving and changing scenes so much. Like, it's just so cool.
There are a few muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form,
Hi?
they pass on their idol on. Take a new
Why?
name.
Oh, your
That's
friends.
how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
See, why couldn't they have just given us the address without having to go through paying? I didn't want to owe anything.
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Milking?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Ooh. I wonder if this is charming. Because the fist is the strong and the light bulb is the clever, so I bet this is a charming symbol.
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
And why can't you help me exactly? Yeah, why can't you help me?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
Is there even a
You've
rules
already
against
met
it?
Pan? How odd.
Yeah, he wasn't my favorite
It's
of persons.
not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Wow, you really got some self-hate going on, don't you? Ooh. Ew.
Can
Your
you
friends?
tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she
They were
seemed
friends and he's grieving. Maybe he'll
She
tell
was a
me.
Beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, With all of us.
I mean, you sentenced me to death for something I didn't do and then made a game about it. So yeah, maybe you've lost your way just a smidge.
I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
No, man, we've only had the strong cheat. Why
should
did
thank
you
you
speak
for-
up for me instead of just letting them, like, kill me?
Speaking up for me.
It wasn't right. But
So you agree that
It
they're
still
off
isn't.
their minds?
I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
That they're looking for
From what
something?
I've seen, all this
Do
mess,
the
as you
gods
put it,
have
is likely
something
the result of her project.
That makes them a god?
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Didn't you say you hadn't been at her home until now, though? How would you know?
So
Or
let me
did
get
I
this straight.
mishear that?
You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense.
He's got self-hate going
If you
on.
didn't want to help,
He
that'd
blames
be one
himself
thing. But
for
insisting I
Calliope's
don't want you
death.
to? Why not?
Right? Because you think you got her killed, right? Is that where this is going?
Can't do this.
Can you explain why? I'm not going anywhere. Don't you want the
Calliope was
truth?
clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then help
What's the
me!
problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Ooh. Ooh, we used our power. Uh-oh.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Which means if you sing, it's all on you, buddy boy.
Phantom pains
Ooh.
from a missing friend. Feeding
God,
thoughts,
everyone sounds so good in this
thoughts that
game.
Never end. What did I do? What didn't I do?
God, this looks so cool.
Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I
Maybe
do?
the right one would have been a better choice, saying what did you do?
What was she to you?
I mean, it kind of seems like they were together. God, the voices are so good.
Walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same.
That is so cool to see them throughout the years, or I guess maybe the centuries too.
Smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
I mean, we kind of, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like they're fighting over the chorus.
Facing out, finding ways to see.
I'm so curious what the other, like,
beyond
I want to, like, choose all the pieces for the songs to hear them all.
Yeah,
Whoa.
her, a meteor.
God, the voices are so good in this game.
And she was no more. What did I do? What didn't I do?
I wish there was just a little bit more time on the choices to like, really read them.
And now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same. Listen to
Have I gushed about this game enough? I feel like I haven't, because I enjoy the hell out of myself.
I've tried.
Never with me.
It's so good.
Haven't tried.
The lighthouse where they were living before they came to the city. Did we just teleport? Oh!
Let's see.
I don't know if that's the right choice.
If it's too hard, if I pushed you too far, just say.
Did we go through a magic door to get to the lighthouse?
She's gone.
Why is it so
Can't be
good?
the same. Never the same. That hidden voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do?
Why are we at a lighthouse? I mean, it's so cool, but why did we go from our apartment to here?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a time and space for what you will do. Something new.
And now we're back at the apartment. Okay. The lighthouse was just in our head, maybe? Like the tree was?
I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
It was never set in stone. Yeah, can you
It'd be
explain
helpful
why?
if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
That's true. Like, there's so many stories of, like, where they got a prophecy, and then the more they tried not to let the prophecy happen, they kind of push the prophecy to happen. So, yeah, I get that.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish.
That makes sense. Are you
Worse,
still recording, right? Yes.
prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
How is that a power? I mean, technically it is. You can use it against the enemies to make their doom, theirs.
Okay, is there anything you can do
Yeah,
that
you're
isn't
still you with
prophecy
the, I
related?
mean, your power
Not
isn't all you
directly,
are.
Yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay. Trust you more than Pans, so sure. Where are we going to your house? Where are we?
This
Exactly.
is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or 2.
Being
Mr.
kind.
Mr. Two.
I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Kind of?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. That'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer
Okay.
insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go. one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
And this... But you said we didn't want
What?
a prophecy.
I have brought someone to see you.
Is that a teen?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
How old are you? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt
Is
me
that what
whenever
you're
he
calling
pleases.
this dude? Is Paul?
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
Okay.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just
Man,
to see
how
me?
old
What's on your
are
mind,
you?
sis?
You
You keep
calling
saying
him.
Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy,
So
blah,
he
blah,
doesn't
blah, blah,
believe
blah.
it, or she doesn't believe it. I'm
But
not
you
really
don't
sure.
believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Okay.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah, it's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
Yes,
I
Ethernet
don't
cables
know
are so much better.
It's the 21st century, Paul, and your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep at first,
No,
but
Pan's a creep.
Paul's
If you want to be a creep, I can let you be a creep.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Tell
I
me,
love getting
is
this
Apollo
info.
always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sand?
Yes!
I am standing right here.
That's
Don't
okay.
get me
We'll
wrong.
get to you in a minute.
It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh, no. I don't want to romance you. Sorry, bud. You're cool and all. But,
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine.
he's cool and all. I just don't want to romance him.
Don't
Maybe
need to
another
put it
playthrough.
in
If
the
you guys are
microscope
liking
around
this,
Paul.
maybe we'll do like 3 playthroughs or
A
something.
bode. He cracks me up.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that
Oh,
out.
so you got him the
What'd I tell you?
address?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here,
She has a
hold on, I'll
point.
show you.
Also,
There.
as a god,
The
how do you
apartment was
not keep
originally
up with like
purchased
technology and stuff
2
that's
years
going on
ago
in the
by
world?
a
Because it
holding
just helps you
company.
blend in.
Core with a K, Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Ooh. Is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
What is
Great.
that?
We're all done now.
What is that?
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Nah.
Sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
What a great, like, group of characters we have for this. Okay, according to Oracle, Persephone owns the apartment Calliope was living in, so they knew each other, they were close. I guess she's next on my list of idols to talk to, though I have a feeling she's not going to be very happy to see me. Is anybody? Okay. Idols are amazing. Okay. But, okay. I went to Calliope's apartment, and who should I find there? Apollo, sitting there in the dark, in a room that had obviously been turned inside out by someone searching for something. He says he didn't do it, and that he was there for mourning Calliope. They were close for a long time, it seems, but a rift began between them a couple years ago that never quite healed. Was it the kind of rift that might lead to her murder? For one, he keeps saying that that helping me will do more harm than good. What does that even mean? According to him, his prophecies lock you into a fate as soon as you hear them, which could be good or bad, I guess. Apparently not always 100% clear, so maybe he's right. Maybe it's better not to know. Thankfully, Apollo did have another way to help me, namely through a teen computer whiz who lives in his dump of a home, the Oracle, or just Oracle, as she insists is just her handle. She found out Calliope's apartment was owned by Persephone, so we're off to the nightclub to ask her why. Did anyone else update anything? Why'd she pick me? It appears Calliope was staying at an apartment, one that belongs to Persephone, of all people. It's actually not too far from mine. Could that be where Calliope was attacked? Am I crazy for agreeing to check it out by myself? Calliope was one of the 3 idols called the Muse, the last one still living according to Apollo. Once they were his constant companions, but in the last few years they grew apart. Calliope was angry at how the idols had lost their way and apparently argued with everyone a lot. Which doesn't sound like a Calliope I met at all. If it's true, it means she wasn't the most popular idol, and there would be more suspects than I imagine. I visited Calliope's apartment. It was gorgeous, filled with every musical instrument you could imagine, and memorabilia dating back, I don't know, 100 years or more. She had everything she could ever possibly want or need at her fingertips. Is that what it means to be the Muse? Let's see. Freddie was at the apartment when Pan arrived, so I had to tell her everything. Part of me feels bad for getting her involved, but I have to admit, none of this felt quite real until I did. If anyone can figure this out, she can. Greek mythology has been her thing since 7th grade, and I'm glad she was there to back me up during the song with Pan. When we put our heads together, we can handle anything. Let's go! I might regret not romancing her the first time, but I'm saving it for later.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Oh, of course, Pan's
Persephone
here.
keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the
there's
underworld,
ways.
idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be. But before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible.
Well,
If we're
we
to
made
find
the
Persephone in all
possible,
this,
I mean,
we'll need to split
impossible
up.
possible, so...
Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat.
Does that mean
You
we
need
have
to be
to
prepared
sing?
to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Can do, Zack. Talk to Apollo, talk to Iris, talk to Hermes, talk to Pan. I want to talk to him. Surely. Oh, wait, I forgot I could actually click on these. What is this one? Do not know who that is. I really don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. He's the one that took care of the body. Maybe he noticed something weird about it.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Yeah.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like
Oh.
a year? I've lost track.
That's
So,
interesting.
I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff.
How did you
It's
become
all
an
cool,
idol if they
but
don't?
Mostly I do whatever
Oh,
Athena
because they get
asks.
passed on, right?
Athena
Isn't that what
says, one day
Calliope
I'll
was
sit
gonna
on the
do? Was
chorus.
pass it on?
That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch.
They're all fooled with the cookie grandma act. Yeah, how did you
You've only
become
been
an
an idol
idol?
for a year? How did that happen?
Because obviously it wasn't through
Probably
the
same
previous
way it
out.
did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Of old age?
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
You mean...
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
Who were you before?
When Calliope died,
So you
were
just give
right
up.
there.
Wait, does that
within
mean I am now
moments.
Calliope? Is
How
that
did
who
you
I
know?
should be
I told
calling
you. I
myself?
got word, so I came.
How?
How did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
But why?
Why do you need to be there?
To take them where they need
Also,
to go.
is this a Japanese
who?
soda?
Calliope?
Kinda? Look, it's between the old Hermes and me, and between me and the next Hermes. That's all I can say.
Okay.
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Yeah, you got some
Why would I
dirt.
know anything about that?
Because
When you
you've
came
been an
to-
idol longer.
To the apartment. It seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice
Nice
though.
they had an apartment from
Angry,
another idol,
maybe.
even though everyone's
But
like,
I don't
oh,
know
we
who'd
fought
wanna
so
hurt
much,
her.
which is weird.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious.
Nobody wants to talk
Why
to
would you
her.
want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that.
I
One
do.
time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Okay, well then...
Is
Don't
Persephone
just
really
laugh
that
loud.
bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite.
I feel like that describes it
Hey,
perfectly.
Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Yes, the shit list.
Okay, forgot I asked.
Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me
I
goosebumps.
really want her just to
Good.
appear behind him right now.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
I will try my hardest not to. Let's go talk to the new god, shall we? I don't know who this is. I probably should have talked to everyone I knew first, huh? Oh well. Who are you? You look
Oh, hey. You're the new
cool-ish.
Muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though.
Why not?
Excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Makes sense with what you're wearing. How do you know? Because she's the goddess of love, but
You
I'm
know
gonna answer
Aphrodite,
anyways.
right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
I did
How would I
expect
know?
that.
No here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many
So
centuries.
she's not actually your mother?
True.
So
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago,
Confusing.
she took care of me when I needed taken care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
is there something wrong with Aphrodite?
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
I love this stuff.
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
I can call you Cupid? Is that what you want? No.
It's another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Why are you so sad if you're supposed to be the god of sex? It seems to me like you would be the happy one.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
That honestly does sound like fun.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
No, not
Just as well.
quite.
People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
Why are all the gods so sad? I mean, I know Calliope just died, but they're all like so... Well, except for Pan. Pan was an asshole.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Can I help you in some way?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is,
Why did I
don't
just
come
get
from-
like God of
That was hard to
Thunder
get away.
type voice coming from him? Did anyone
just-
else catch that? That so
Nope.
sounded
No
like
one.
Thor.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Okay, fair enough.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Fair enough.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd
I
be happy
already
to
know
see you.
she would not be happy to see me.
I like you. But Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There wouldn't be a
What if I
problem.
could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
How can you guarantee
could you
that?
guarantee
Yes, that is my question. How am I guaranteeing
First,
that?
I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay,
Trixie!
fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Sweet. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna go talk to everyone else, though. I guess I should go talk to... I really don't want to, but as choosing all the options, I guess I should go talk to dude. I don't like him. I don't know why I'd willingly step up to this guy. You are so
As I live
creepy.
and breathe, if it isn't our dear Muse.
I love his voice, but he is so creepy.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind
This
and
is
join
so
us in the
loud.
land of shadows and revelry?
Oh, so your tie is still crooked.
I'm guessing
probably
it's
don't wanna
a
know,
total
but-
coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead
That
of
would
time.
not surprise me if you
Well,
did.
did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My taste.
Something's just off about him.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Uh-huh. Should I remind him that I took the address and get
I should
over
thank
with
you
whatever he wants?
for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember. How you managed
I don't
to stir
suppose
the
you could
sun
tell
god
me-
from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine.
How did
Nicely
you know
done.
that?
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
He knows so much.
See, you play
I hate
innocent, but
this
I just
dude.
don't believe you.
Ugh.
Flatterer.
He is the worst. I'd rather deal with Athena. You can't trust him, okay?
I
No,
assume
we're not
you're a
trusting this
regular at this
dude.
club?
He's on our shit
And
list.
why would you assume that?
I like his voice is cool. He's strong cool. His
The
type
horns,
bugs
the-
the hell out of me. I'd really like to
You.
yank it straight,
Do you
but
know
you know.
Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were
Ooh,
all
we get
very
more
different.
information about her? That's
Over
cool.
the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I
The
guess
things
I
you
should
say, the
ask,
things
but
you
I'm not
don't
going
say.
to.
You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I
Yes,
Pat,
yes, I
am
am.
some sort of scoundrel?
Yes. Oh, no. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Either
we
that or
will
a
not be
murderer.
romancing him
One of the
on
two.
any of our playthroughs.
Well, I didn't realize you saw me as dangerous.
You think it's funny?
I think everything's funny, Grace.
You don't have any charm. This is now too quiet.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Even if I don't
One
want
can only
to.
hope.
Even if I don't want to. Alright, let's go talk to Apollo. Let's just see what he's got to say. This is itchy.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search
Why?
has been more successful.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
He seems like he would drink and dance.
When I had the muses to keep me company.
Whatever happened to the other muses? I'm not romancing you.
You know,
Sorry.
fun doesn't just happen, Apollo. It's okay to not beat yourself up 100% of the time.
I know.
I know
Do
you
you?
know, but you're in a club. Live a little.
Maybe the staff
This
won't go running from
style
you.
of music is unfamiliar to me, but thank you, Grace. I'll try my best.
Go have some fun.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna say the thought that just popped into my head, but it was very dirty.
I thought she was just mad at me. But
Oh
everyone
man,
seems
I have a
afraid of
crush and I'm
Persephone.
not even trying to. Oh,
that.
this is gonna turn out
Persephone's
bad,
angry
isn't
with
it?
everyone, and has been for a very long time. She
They
has
set
her
that line up
reasons.
perfectly for that thought,
I can't
though.
say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just
it's
that
supposed to be a
Persephone was a
secret?
sweet girl, and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes.
Okay, so that's true.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved.
Oh, fun. Did she get a say in that, or just...
Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Yeah, how much
So
of it's
tell me-
true, though?
How much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Sounds like Hades had it coming.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was
Sounds like you're
punished
not
for the murder.
sad.
The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly,
Yeah, you all kind of sound like you were shit to
can't-
her. She had a good excuse.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
She had a reason
What about all
to.
of
She
Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule.
Oh, so you
Back
didn't have
then-
it before.
We heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming.
Yes, but would have you stopped the wedding,
Why
or would
didn't you
you
see it
have
coming?
stopped her?
You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
Okay.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh,
Really?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
How long have these guys been
I
idols?
found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to meet
Or we'll just make her twice as angry, but
We'll see, I guess.
sure. Let's go. This seems like a bad idea, bringing him with me. How did we miss her? She's so cool. Oh, she's so bad. If you're gonna hit me, don't do the face.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
Ooh.
I was
Why?
willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited.
Very
Why?
true.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me?
No.
Should I be afraid?
Absolutely not.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have
Awesome.
questions
So we'll
for
have a
you.
little chit chat.
Do you
Sounds
really
good to me.
expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story?
Yes.
Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was?
Okay,
Did
if you're
you
gonna ask me so
torture
many
her,
questions, you have to let
hold
me
her at the point of
answer.
death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You had every
Eidolon?
reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace.
I think I got.
But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
No,
She was
you
staying at
knew
your
knew
apartment.
Calliope.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her
No,
death?
I'm applying you
Prove you
some
didn't.
way to help me.
That's how idols work, isn't it?
Are we supposed to follow or? Uh-oh. What? Are you gonna start singing without my power? What is happening?
You hear that? You're in my house, little Muse.
And it's such a lovely
You want
house.
answers? Fight for them.
So exciting! Yay! Fight for them, and then a singing. Why is everyone calling me little girl in law school? Can't you think of a better insult? Boys, though, it's all so good.
Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone.
This looks, it's done so well. I love the way this is drawn.
Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
This one, I guess, I don't know. I didn't really like any of those options.
Hope everyone's having a great night.
That's such a music change. Oh my god.
I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me.
What a change in the directions.
You deserve a good show. I won't let
What, do we want to play to the audience, or do we want to...
Caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing.
Or am I trying to play to her? I don't know.
What a find. I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Girl, you're awesome. You don't need to, like, prove it or do this.
come here to start a brawl.
But I love that the background is changing. This is so good.
If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Ooh.
Man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade.
I stole what from Pan?
No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid.
That's so, this song's so good. Ooh.
I know what a song secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
I feel like I'm doing this one wrong.
She's heard everything before, and she can't be excited anymore.
God, this is so good, but I also, this song I feel like I'm doing wrong. I don't feel like I'm winning this.
All along, let me hear you.
You're out of touch.
On the left now. Come on.
This one, I guess.
How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you?
I don't know. Am I doing good at this one? It doesn't feel like it.
Cemetery. You ate a bad seed. That's not on me.
Ooh, she's still so bad.
Wasn't all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we
I'm not walking across the bridge. This is bad, right? Because I'm the one that's gonna fall.
Youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
Whoa, okay.
I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till the muse. I just want Calliope back.
It's not the same, but I feel like that's better. I don't know. Is this what I wanted? I don't know. Is it so good? Absolutely. Am I winning this? Debatable. I mean,
Your Majesty, do you understand?
I'm not Calliope, but I'm the Muse. Does that count? What are you doing? You got some trouble. Ooh, baby, I didn't mean to electroshock you. I'm so sorry. Hide your baby. 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 What are you doing? Ah, ah, ah. Shh, 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 shh.
No. Now you've earned your answer.
Yes! I did it! I made friends! I made friends!
It became to me years ago. Grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded.
Whoa, do not step on my keyboard.
Couldn't
Thank you very
watch
much.
the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, babies. I have to play, please. Oh, ow. You little turd butt. You just scoop it. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl.
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known
Can you
for.
not? I got this, bro.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke.
Why?
After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
I don't think Apollo's done it. I don't think
I didn't
she has
find
done it. I
anything.
really do think it's either
Nothing to
Pan
say that she
or
had been
Athena
involved
is who
in
I'm really
or
leaning
gotten
towards.
into, or who she
Or
might
maybe
have
it's not
been
even any of the
fighting
gods. Maybe it's just gonna be some obscure mortal.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
with. I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
Thank you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
Athena.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was
So how
attacked
did you-
elsewhere,
So you were just gonna
even
kill me to
magic
kill
revealed
me?
No trace of it.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You're not gonna
You
ask
can
about
battle
the
me
whole
through a
just
song in a
off
world
of
of
me
your
when
own
there's no
creation.
evidence of
And
anything.
yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but
Oh god,
true
please,
magic
I
is a
want to
different
see
and
that.
older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have.
Athena?
What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Yes,
What
let
about
me ask
Athena?
this.
She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Does she though?
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that
But maybe
included
she thought she was
Calliope.
protecting all the idols by
Eventually drive
getting
us
the
all
way
mad
that's
with her vigilance,
confrontational.
but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
Well, okay.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so
Okay.
quickly is...
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. No, I don't feel like it's either one of these.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had.
Yes, please be
If
spicy.
we want to sway her, we need something better.
Like what?
I don't know what I'm supposed to
I
do. don't
feel like either one of
know
these
the
are
items.
suspects.
Don't
So
you
if
have
it
any
turns out that they
ideas?
are, then whoops,
Told you I
my
wouldn't be able
bad.
to help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Yeah, it kind of seems like idols suck.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Ooh, another song! Yeah!
Calliope, I'm listening now.
Too late, dude.
Tell us what and you would do to.
I love their voices. This game is so good.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
Grace is like, oh shit. I'm right in the middle of them now.
Don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. Please remember.
Why is I'm always so like slow?
Worst avenger.
I always change the tempo.
Follow your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any
God, this is so good.
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
Replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too late. You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is
Oh.
enough. This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
I was curious if I didn't pick on anything, what it would do.
All that means. Stop looking
Oh, so it just
for a fight.
automatically looked for one? It just automatically picked one? So it picked hers and Apollo. I was wondering if it would, what it would do. Like, would I say nothing or would it just randomly pick one?
She abandoned us.
Follow him or stay.
Oh, shit! I don't know what I I wanted to do another playthrough! Shit! Oh, man! I wanted to do her in another playthrough. Damn me and my choices!
It's not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
She might. In another 500 years.
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
In my experience, avoiding the problem never fixes it.
Well, what do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems, and it doesn't fix them. Duh.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
And where is that?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
They all can play you like a fiddle.
Know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out.
Maybe it's an idol I haven't met yet.
Be patient, Grace.
I'm kind of on a clock here, you know.
I'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
Kind of seems your style.
What I meant to say is, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, I'm not looking for a fight. That's you and everyone else.
I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the Muse.
Unless they
Maybe
were
they just
spying.
don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Yeah, because where's the other two? Did
Though I'm not
his
sure
song
who
say they
them-
were 30?
Something to keep in mind.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Okay.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
God, that reflection is so cool. Oh, this is such a good game. I remained at Apollo's side. Hey, and it's Act 2. Yay!
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner? Kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
You were worried about me?
Turned
Oh,
into
you're
a
my
tree.
best
How
friend
would you
in
even
the whole
know?
world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are.
Now, yes.
That happened.
Okay, rehatch everything.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, but it's
Suggest
kind of
saying
her.
that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
I think so.
I'm not sure. I think so. It doesn't seem like he's lying.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know what else I would
Famous
do.
last words.
Tell me about it.
So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't taking my decision.
She's
personally.
taking it personally.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Do they?
That name keeps coming up. The idols live there. Or at least, most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
I'm glad we're on the same side about what Pan
Still not a
is.
fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan.
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm glad
But
she gets that.
Doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The Muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
I thought she would eventually get to that.
Yeah, kinda.
It's so good. It's so good. Whoops, not that. I meant the journal. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Okay. And of course, Freddie was waiting up when I got back from the underworld. She apologized for how things went down with Pan during the song, but honestly, I get it now. My power draws the good and bad out of people, and I don't always get to choose which it will be. At any rate, it's good to have Freddie at my side during all of this. Staying at it's gorgeous. Apparently, after years of arguing with the idols and making everyone angry, Calliope finally left Olympus, and that's when she became friends with Persephone, who gave her the apartment. However, Persephone says that they haven't spoken in 2 years, so she doesn't know what Calliope's been doing lately either. I ran into none other than Hermes at the underworld. I'm pretty sure they didn't follow me there. They were just vibing. You know, for an idol, they don't seem that bad. Would you believe Hermes only been idle for a year or so? They talk a lot about the old Hermes, so I guess they must have gone through something like me. They were there when the old Hermes died, and his Elon passed on to them. How often does that happen, I wonder? They answered one question at least about how they showed up at the apartment so quickly. Apparently when an idol dies, Hermes has to be there. Whoever Hermes is at the time, I guess. They were kind of close-mouthed about it, but they just know. Strange story, but what else is new? Whoops. Okay, I haven't done anything with you. Yeah, Oracle. Wow, seeing Apollo and Persephone biting each other's head off was really eye-opening. Did all the idols hold grudges against each other like this? If so, there's no wonder one of them got murdered. We got what we wanted for the underworld, but Apollo and Persephone just couldn't stand working together for more than 5 minutes. Finally had enough, and so did I. Thankfully, Apollo was still willing to help me out, as much for just making sure everything works, Grace. But he says he needs to get our next step some thought. If it's been an idol behind it all, then they're a tricky one. Which, you know, fantastic. Exactly what I need. Persephone laughed when I asked if Athena might be a suspect. Like, the suggestion was ridiculous. Athena's entire system is based on protecting the idols, and apparently she never broke her own rules. She sounds so fun! But this is, I wonder, like, if she thought Calliope was enough of a threat to the other idols. Apollo gave me the lowdown on Persephone. Apparently, the whole story about how she was kidnapped by Hades, lord of the underworld, is more or less true. He made Persephone his bride against her will, and the other idols did squat to stop it. What the stories don't mention is how she later killed Hades and took his throne, only to have that throne taken away by other idols as punishment for the murder. Persephone pretty pissed about it still, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Things broke down between Apollo and P very quickly. P just wanted to couldn't resist taking pot shots, and Apollo couldn't help but respond. It was pretty sad to watch. Eventually, Apollo lost his cool completely and stormed out, and I went with him. At least we got what we came for? I actually ran into Pan again at the underworld, just by coincidence, he says, hanging around the very place his tip eventually led me to. Granted, the underworld is kind of his place, but what are the odds? The Apollo no Persephone seems to consider Pan much of a suspect. He's not a murderer, according to them, even though his sudden involvement is really suspicious. I met Eos, the god of sex, just hanging around in the underworld, looking like a tourist wrestler taking a quick break from his BDSM dungeon. He was nice enough, if kind of wrapped in his own problems. Always seems a killer type, but what do I know? Es agreed to help me find Persephone. She's either didn't know I was at the club or was avoiding me. That place is huge. After I convinced him, I could make sure Persephone didn't blame him for it. I'm not sure I could. Frankly, I don't think he was all that convinced either. He just found me amusing, I guess. Oh man, this is so good. I'm so happy we're playing this. But I'm going to stop this here before we start day 2. I really wanted to side with Persephone, but I also want to do her playthrough and another playthrough. So I'm sticking with this. I hope this isn't a bad choice. I don't know, but I've already said I want to do multiple playthroughs. So if you guys want to see that, like, comment, share it, mostly the first 2, and I will talk to you guys later.